Classic movie and TV fans, Rick 9G here. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the Three Stooges. More specifically, about a really cool filming location that was used in one of the Three Stooge shorts. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but I want to tell you a few things first of all. This was a short called An Ache in Every Steak. Came out in 1941. And if you're familiar with that, or if you're familiar with Stooge shorts, want to look at bloopers, fun facts, trivia, things you never knew about them, I'll leave a link in the description below. I have over 60 videos highlighting every single Stooge short. From number 1, I've done all the way at this point to about 61. 61, they're all different, all the videos. They focus on different facts, different amount of bloopers and stuff. But today I'm going to actually visit a location that they used in their short. It's pretty much preserved. It's in great shape. It's very popular. It's the famous stairs, right? Where Curly and Moe and Larry are taking ice to someone on the top floor on stairs. And so what they do is they're going up the stairs and then they're taking the ice, and the ice is melting because there's so many stairs and they keep going up and up and up. And it's a hilarious episode, one that I think you may have seen, or if you haven't, you should really check it out. But we're going to visit those stairs. So it's not in the Culver City area, it's actually in the downtown LA area, which would be about 10 miles east of that, downtown LA being the center of LA County, essentially. And there's little neighborhoods around it, Elysian Park, which holds Dodger Stadium, and the Silver Lake area. That's around the place where we're gonna go. Keep in mind that in 1941, this area was a lot less populated and there were a lot less homes. Now it's a little more congested, but a lot of these preserved locations are few and far between. There are not a lot of them, but there are places there. I want to also reiterate, these are not the same music steps or the music box steps as in Laurel and Hardy. Not the same thing. Some people say that they're inspired by them. We can maybe go visit them another day, but I'm so excited to talk about it. I'm so excited to get there, so let's get on the journey. Come and join me. I think you'll have lots of fun. All right, everyone, I've been driving about 25 minutes. I think the total drive is about 33 minutes. There's only a couple minutes left before I get there, but I want to give you an idea of where we're at and the environment where we're at. So as I mentioned, the Elysian Park area, you see there's an incline here. This is going up. It's going up, 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 up. And so this gives you an idea of kind of where we're at. I'm just parked on the side here, but what's really interesting is how all these stairs are on this type of incline, and so it's 140 steps up. So there is a bit of driving up to do. I will have to park a few blocks before because it's a cul-de-sac and there's homes right there. So I'm really excited to get there. We're nearly there, 2 minutes away. I'll see you in a little bit. So everyone, I'm parked here at the location a couple blocks away. I'm at an incline. The actual car is like forward at an incline. I want to show you what it looks like. To give you an idea of the topography, it's really unusual. This is not something that's normal in LA, like proper, that we know, but let me show it to you. So I don't know if you can tell in the distance, but you can see this is a really steep grade going down. And then if you look farther where that white car is, car is on a downward slope and so forth. And all those homes are on an upward slope. And we need to go 180, so we need to go that way behind us, and I'll take you there right now. All right, so we're making our way up to the street. I believe it's that way. As again, these are steep inclines. It's really crazy. I think the only reason why they came here, see, that's an incline up. You can clearly see that's going up, right? And look how steep that is. That is really steep. And then you can see this is steep as well. Parked on this street, Fair Oak View. And we'll go up this way. All these streets are kind of strange. Look, oh my goodness. If people have vertigo, they would have vertigo. I am deep climbing right now. This is nuts. There they are, the Three Stooge stairs. Please don't judge. I usually take a few miles morning walk every single day, but this is steep. And I'm gonna have to go up those 147 steps for the video, just so you know. And I'm already huffing and puffing. So this is it, everyone. This is it. This is the cul-de-sac, the end of the street. And there you go. the Three Stooge stairs. You can see the banister. You see all the steps, right? They had the wagon. I don't believe this home was here, but I believe the wagon was around here and it would kind of come here. And this is about the view. I don't even think that curvature was here. There was no home, so it was just this came into view and it stopped. It's not big. You could probably fit one car right there. If you can see this corner right there. See that? Yeah. We're gonna start and go climb up those steps. All right, so this is really cool because Curly would come up here with Mo and Larry. They had their couple scenes over here, right? And then they would climb up these steps with the fake ice. By the time you get to the top, it would melt. So I don't know how great this is gonna be, footage of me going up these steps. Now, Curly was hustling it up these steps, let me tell you. I'm not gonna be hustling up these steps, but there's an area we could rest right here. And there's like a little trail that goes up there. Yeah, if any of you have vertigo, which is funny because I'm a pilot and so that doesn't bother me, but sometimes like these type steps aren't the best thing for me. So kind of doing my fear thing. Look, there's another set of steps that's coming down there. That's interesting. So who knows what they're gonna build here. These look really old. These banisters. So this is the first flight, right? Second flight, third flight, fourth, fifth. Are there really 6 flights? Goodness gracious. I guess I could cut this out and just go to the top. But I always will say this. Part of the fun is going on the journey together. Look at the view. Would any of you think this is LA? Like this is an LA view? Obviously constructing over here. A lot of constructing over here. It's a Saturday morning. Beautiful home up there. Now, what I do know is that when you get to the top, that you could look down and there wasn't a lot there. And we'll go up another one, and this last flight, yeah, I don't know how he could go up these steps that much. There's a lot of cutting and editing, and that's it. 147 steps up a really steep flight. And then this comes out to another kind of private street up here, which I don't think much of this was here. Who knows? Hydrant. Towaway zone, apparently. But this is awesome. This is great. There's like a water runoff here. I guess that makes sense on both sides. Very, very cool.
Well, have a good one.
Oh yeah, you too. Look at that view. Look, can't even get it all in there. There's a gentleman who's photographing all the steps going down, which is really cool. But look at that view. So when I thought I was thorough, this gentleman right there that you kind of saw in the shots wearing the kind of salmon or red or pink shirt, he was telling me he was photographing the entire steps. And so I was like, what, like every step? Like I thought to myself, there's 147 of them. So he's going down 3 steps and taking a picture. Going down 3 steps. I'm not even exaggerating. He's on the third what do you call it, on the third flight, I guess you can say. There's what, 6 of them, 7? And so I'm just sitting at the top right now, beautiful tree here, taking a little bit of a rest, because he's also shooting up, he's shooting sideways, he's shooting down. I don't want to mess up, there was like a mosquito. I don't want to mess up his shots and what he's doing, just trying to be respectful and so forth. But I'm just trying to take this all in, the fact of being able to be part of history or walk in the same steps. You know, I was a big fan of history growing up, and I was like, whoa, what it would have been to like walk in the footsteps of like George Washington, or walk in the footsteps of, you know, like Ramses II from Egypt or something like that. And you know, I've never been to Egypt, I've never been to like Virginia or West Virginia, any of those areas. So the fact of being able to be part of this type of history, like Three Stooges, like go up the steps that Curly Howard, Mo Howard, and Shep Howard, Larry Fine went through. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty fun. And I know a lot of you can't be here for medical reasons, or just cost reasons, or just you work a lot, or you're just on the other side of the planet, maybe the other side of the country. There are people watching me from everywhere, Europe and the UK and Australia and the Philippines, and so some people can't come here, and so I'm privileged to be able to do this, to be able to show this to you. And it's really nice and peaceful. I'm actually right here on the what's this, it's like a little curb here. I'm just taking a little breath away. It's nice because there's like homes and stuff here, but I think everyone's used to it because it seems like it could be like a hiking type area. So yeah, I'm at the top. Maybe I'll wait 5 more minutes, the gentleman will be ready, and I'll just come back down. I'll do a few closing thoughts. But isn't this so cool? An ache in every steak. A lot of the Stooge shorts were shot indoors, but then they ventured out sometimes, kind of like I do on my channel. I started venturing out a lot more recently, doing a lot of Laurel and Hardy. I might do more Stooge stuff because there's a lot more Stooge locations that I can visit, so I'm happy about doing that. Let me know if you want to see this. The only way you let me know is with a comment, subscribing, and liking this video. That's how I know. The more people like a video, that's when I know people want to see more of that, and that's why I make more. That's how it works. There's no secret to it, and I always do what I love, but if you guys love it too, I'll make more of it. So just to let you know, don't forget to support by doing those wonderful things. Okay, so I started my trek the way down. The gentleman's at the bottom taking pictures from the bottom. I might talk to him again, just tell him about the channel. He said he was documenting the steps, and I was like, you know about the history, right? And he was like, yeah, but we didn't mention the Stooges. And I don't know if many people even know about it, you know what I mean? Like, because if you grew up here or you're just walking, you wouldn't really know unless you know, right? Like, I've never been here, and I've known the Stooges my whole life, and so it's just pretty impressive to be able to just share some of this information with people, and maybe he'll watch the channel and be like, oh wow, I learned something, you know? So there you go, the gentleman left that way. There's the end sign right there. There are the steps. So cool. An ache in every steak. The little carriage with the horse right here. I don't think this area was here, as I mentioned. And it's just cool to be able to walk, go up there. And I wonder how many people hike up there and don't even know. And hopefully this video reaches them and they're like, whoa, what? And they'll come out here, and you appreciate it in a different way when you know the history behind it. But hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We just visited the Three Stooges ache in a steak steps, 147 of them. I went up the stairs and down the stairs. Now I'm going down the street. My big head, I don't have a big head, it's kind of blocking. This is a really steep incline. Not a joke for the faint of heart. We'll see you next time, everyone. Thank you so much, and most importantly, be hopeful. Okay. Thank you so much to my supporters on Patreon, especially my Diamond tier patrons. New patron Gerard D, David D, Citizen Kane 359, Greg S, Kevin K, Ricky, Sally, and Vito L. Make sure to check the links in the description to see how you could be on this list as well.